sets. Within each set, it's a best 3 out of 5 games. So as you can see, the roster's filling up here. Each one will go against each other, going from the top to the bottom. First 1 to 3 wins will win the set. Whoever wins the set, whoever loses the set will have an option to globally ban a card, or if they would like, they can not ban a card and just continue on to set number 2. If they globally ban a card, it is global, so neither team can use it for the rest of the match for today. They go into set 2. If after set 2 it's at a 1-1, then the losing team after set 2 will also have an option to globally ban a card, or they can choose not to ban anything and go on into set 3. And again, it's best 2 out of 3 sets wins, and best 3 out of 5 matches within a set will take that set. So here we go with the first matchup. We have Ruben against KQ. Let's go in and spectate this first match. Also, let me know, you guys, if the mic or the music or anything needs to be adjusted. You guys let me know that in the chat. Flying visit from me. Oh, thank you so much, Zippy. We'll see you soon, hun. So we have Ruben coming in with a giant in the back, and KQ mirroring that giant. This Ice Spirit here is going to get on the tower and slow down that giant, which is actually beneficial for Ruben. Uh-oh. Do we see a mirror matchup coming in here? We got Giant Prince against Giant Prince. Ruben also has a Mega Minion down. Uh-oh, my goodness, you guys, what is going on? Wow, Ruben was able to take out all of those troops. Okay, so now we have a Mega Minion and a Prince coming down at Ruben. A Zap should clear all of that out and prevent any damage on the tower. So, I think Ruben is down maybe 1 elixir, 1.5 elixir or so, but not too bad. And we have I think it's either going to be a mirror matchup or a very close mirror matchup. Sometimes certain troops can be a little bit different, like instead of an E-Wiz, they might have something else. So, but wow, the Prince does connect with a charge shot onto KQ's tower, and this is game. But I'm wondering, something's happening with KQ. They're not playing anything, so I think this might be a disconnect or something. Uh-oh. That's got to be a disconnect. Well, I shouldn't say it has to be, but it did feel like something was going on there. Ooh, Fearless is here. How's it going, Fearless? Welcome, welcome. How you been, hun? Are things a little more settled down for you? There we go, network connection. I had a feeling something was up there. It didn't feel right for how it was there. These folks don't concede, that's for sure. Thanks for greeting me. I'm from Argentina. You play well and I like your videos and your voice, although I do not understand what you say. Oh, thank you so much, Dario. That means a lot. Okay, so now they are going to be rebattling here because that was a connection issue. So they are going to be going back in. I'm pretty sure when there is a disconnect, they go in with the same... They have to go in with the same decks, but they're just confirming that now. Let's see here. I'm pretty sure they have to. Oh, they're saying it can be different. Okay. We'll see what they decide to do. I know certain times they'll say that it has to be same. Mad Raider is calling for same. So they are going in with the same decks now. Let's see here. So we're just waiting for the request to happen here. They only have 60 seconds to accept the match. So otherwise they do move on. And it's to keep things rolling. Otherwise these games can really drag out. So they're giving them 30 more seconds to go here. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, he re-requested because of all the chat here. So hopefully the internet issue... oh no, I think that the internet issues might be a little bit too much there, so they might lose that match because of the disqualification. 15 seconds for him to appear. We'll see how it's going here. I'm good adapting to the change in time zone. Yeah, that'll take some time for sure, hun. Sportsmanship, respect, absolutely. These guys are amazing. They really are. So unfortunately, that match does KQ, because they weren't able to come back. That match does go to Team Queso. So they will move on to the second matchup now. Missy does sound nice and happy. I am. I'm always nice and happy. I'm in that state since I've started streaming where I am so happy every single day to have the opportunity to do this. So yeah, it's just wonderful. Okay, so here we go again. We have Revolution from Team Queso, and from Nova Esports Brazil we have Lipex. Another thing I didn't notice before, with Nova Esports being in the red, they will always be in the red at the top of the screen. Team Queso in the blue will always be in the blue coming up. So it's also an easy way to remember who's who in the match here. So we have Lipex coming in with the E-Wizard, which does get poisoned out by Revolution. He will have to play something else down for that Mega. Otherwise, would get one swipe off. The guards there are going to distract. And Revolution does come down with a Hut and a Poison from Lipex. I'm going to get some nice value on that pump as well as on the tower. There's still like a third of that Hut left though, so it still will get some damage on the tower depending on what he puts down. And Lipex decides to go with a Giant in the back. He'll only take a couple hits from the Spear Goblins, and then the Giant, once it does get in front of the tower, it'll start to tank for everything. And we see a Graveyard coming from Revolution. Look at this. Nice placement on that Mega Minion from Lipex to take out that Musketeer, because those Musketeers are value, you guys. It's I wish mine was at a higher level so I could use it on ladder. Nice drop here to keep that pressure on and make Lipex commit more elixir to defend against those troops coming up. So they're pretty much even on elixir right now. Pretty much identical. Lipex is definitely down on tower damage right now. That Graveyard did a lot of work. So we see another Giant coming back. Lipex is really trying to get that big beatdown push going. Revolution is trying to hold back a bit. They want to be in the defense counter position. So we do see a Prince coming down behind this Giant. Look at this. We didn't see a lot of Giant Prince last week, but we're definitely seeing a lot of it this week. Beautiful defense there by Revolution, and still has a full health Musketeer coming down the right-hand lane. And E-Wiz will stop that Musketeer. Oh, look at this. A Giant does go in front, so that Muskie is going to go down, and that E-Wiz will stay alive. So Revolution is going to have to get that E-Wiz, because that's doing a lot of damage on the Mega Minion, on the Hut. And now we have another Musketeer heading down. That Prince, nice. That Prince gets pulled back into the poison and into the Graveyard. So that Musketeer needs to be countered with another troop. But now we have a huge push coming from Lipex down the lane here. That Prince is, and the Prince doing the melee damage, singular, and the splash damage from the Grandpa is a great combination. And wow, look at the damage that was taken on Revolution's tower for that one big push. Lipex is playing a really, really heavy deck and getting really good value poisons on the pump, on the guards, and again the splash damage with the Royal Ghost and then the charge shots from the Prince is a very, very good combination. So we're seeing that now, I guess, instead of the Dark Prince. Before it was always Dark Prince and Prince. Maybe with the nerf of the Dark Prince, actually the Royal Ghost might be holding that position a bit better. So we see Revolution going in with a just a bare Graveyard and a Poison. He's going to get a couple hundred damage off the tower, but I don't think he got as much as he was hoping for. Again, he's having these huge, massive pushes come at him. Nice defense there, and he's really keeping all of the troops up and out of that poison range. So really nice defense by Revolution. And he does get in with a Graveyard now and a Poison Very, very well played. The Mega Minion was able to tank a little bit for the tower, so a couple skeletons were able to build up, and he got a lot of damage off of that tower. That was very nicely played. Nice protection of the Musketeer there with those guards, but that Mega Minion keeps coming in to snipe it out. What's he gonna do for this? Oh wow, he is able to clean up, but now it's down to one more poison. All Lipex needs to do is survive for a couple more seconds till he can cycle out to another poison, 216 at tournament standard. So Revolution decides, I gotta go. It's all or nothing now. I gotta throw everything in and try to get down, but he's not gonna be able to do it. And Lipex does take the win there. Wow. That was so, so well played. My goodness. The defense from Revolution. Wow. Like, I understand that he lost the match, but that was crazy, you guys. Wow. What a matchup. So again, that win does go to Lipex from Nova Esports Brazil. So we are at a current standing of 1-1. Sir Maestro, how's it going? Oh, I'm so glad that you're gonna be able to hang out with us with your new phone soon. That's really cool, man. Oh, your sis just graduated. That's wicked. I can't wait for a new phone. I want that that fancy, what's that phone? Is it the Razor? Ooh, I want that one. Magic, thank you so much for the follow, man. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the fam. I had no Wi-Fi for a week. Oh, I know, that was so brutal, hun. Are they in another match? What's going on here? Okay. Let's see. I hope I'm not freezing. Usually they're really quick to get into the next ones. Okay, I think we're okay though. I was just doing that thing to make sure that it wasn't, No, okay, we're okay. I'm a little paranoid of it because the very first time that I casted RPL, I was sitting here for like 10-15 minutes thinking nothing was happening, but they were actually playing the matches. But the chat was frozen. I was like, no. Oh, I know, Fearless. I would have gone crazy with no Wi-Fi for a week. That is so brutal, girl. Leandro, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the fam. Okay, let's see here. I have actually really consistent Wi-Fi. I'm quite happy with it. I just had some stuff redone when I started streaming. I doubled my internet power, shifted a router into a new thing, into a new room. That's what it is. So now I actually hardwire my computer in, and then my Wi-Fi devices are like, I don't know, 5-6 feet away from the router. So it helps a ton with getting a really nice signal now. Do I have Instagram? I don't have Instagram yet. I do have Twitter though, and I'm on Discord as well. So, and I'll have my YouTube stuff going very, very soon. Okay, let's see. Lipex was coming hard with the pushes. Oh, I know. It was just like ruthless with that giant prince. And with the combination of the prince and the royal ghost, there wasn't a whole lot that that Revolution could do, especially when you're defending with guards. So just very, very well played. Let's see here. Nice comeback from Nova after the disconnect. Definitely, definitely. Oh, to show the decks. Yes, that's a good idea. So here's the decks that were played. Okay, let's take a look here. Okay, I'm not too sure. There's just a little bit of a delay. I think there was some confusion around things, but we're getting ready to get into our third matchup here. Let's get them to keep going here. Can you show the giant deck? Okay, yeah, perfect. Awesome. There it is. There we go. And here we have Rayo and Nova. I'm going to say it probably wrong. Nova Kaon? I'm not sure. I think maybe. So So yeah. So we see some Spear Goblins coming out from Rayo, just to start off, try to get some chip damage, but a log does come from Nova Kaon. And here we see a Tombstone. I wonder if this is the Rascals, it could be the Rascals Graveyard deck that from Big Spin. A super, super awesome a deck that I really love. I've been having a lot of fun playing grand challenges with it. So nice poison value there from Rayo, coming down on the Tombstone, the tower, and a little bit on that Mega Minion there. Have some Spear Goblins from Nova just to kind of clear everything up, and a log from both members, and it puts them at pretty much exactly equal. Here we see some Rascals coming out from Nova, and there's the Graveyard. I think we have a mirror matchup here. We do. If the last card from Rayo is a Graveyard, we've got mirror matchups, both using the Big Spin Graveyard deck. Daniel HQ, thank you so much for the follow, man. So Rayo's in a little bit of a better position here because they were able to counter with a Graveyard push. But Nova did use the defensive poison. So again, they're pretty much even. Rayo has a 1.5 elixir lead or so. So we'll see how this turns out here with a mirror matchup. Mirror matchups are tough, man. I don't know. I have problems with it. Even though I know exactly how their deck works and what's in it, for some reason I find sometimes mirror matchups to be some of the hardest. So oftentimes I'll just try to go for a tie. But let's see here. This is going to come down to when somebody makes a very small mistake. That's when something will happen. So let's see here. Rayo is going in for the push. A defensive poison does come out from Nova, and an offensive poison as well coming from Rayo. Definitely a pretty aggressive push there. So we'll see what ends up happening when Nova comes in for the offensive push. These skeletons from the Tombstone are getting such good value, and they get on the tower. Wow. Nova leaked a little bit of elixir there. He's actually, he's leaking just a little bit each time. So I think that might be hurting him as well, because it's giving Rayo the opportunity to keep the offensive push going. And he does end up getting another offensive poison down from Rayo. And now the tower is down to 677. Wow. Nova's got to get in with some offensive pushes here. Otherwise, nothing's going to happen. He's got to get those graveyards down. Here comes Rayo again with another one. A defensive poison comes down from Nova. But again, little bits of chip damage are going to come down from all those troops here. So this has got to be an all or nothing push here. We've got to get a graveyard down and a poison from Nova with only 370 left on the tower. Here comes the graveyard. But I think it might be a little too late because there's no supportive troops there that can help tank the tower. Spear Goblins come down to help clear up. But again, a poison and a log do 300 damage at tournament standard. So all he needed was a couple little hits from the Spear Goblins. 85 left, and the poison will take that for a good game. Well played by both parties there. That's tough. Mirror matchups are really, really tough, you guys. Let's see here. Wow, the chat is lit. So awesome. Start a summer job. Oh, you're doing like yard work. That's very cool. 25 in an hour and a half. That's wicked, man. Okay, so we have the next batch coming up. Next batch. Match with an M. Maybe I need a sip of water. All right, let's get into spectate this one. Okay, so we have Silver Minion playing for Nova Esports. And we have, it could be Jesus, 99 CR, or it could be Jesus. I'm not sure. I don't want to be disrespectful if I don't know. But let's see here. Ewiz cleans up that Mega Minion quite nicely. Unfortunately, though, for Team Queso on that, the Ewiz is not going to be able to defend against that Lava Hound. So they did go in for a little bit of a mini push on the right-hand side, but the Rascals are so versatile that they ended up cleaning everything up quite nicely, and he did have to defend with a log. Thankfully, though, he's able to come back to another Ewiz, so he's able to defend against that Hound very, very nicely. A couple pups here will get some damage. Uh-oh, but here comes the balloon! Oh, and he does have an Inferno Dragon for this balloon. Very well played, but the zap comes off, so we'll get one hit on the tower. Look at that. Wow. Hog Rider comes down in front of that Inferno Dragon. Tombstone will do very nicely to defend against both of those, and a Mega Minion as well. Wow. What a match there. Or what an exchange. We see here that we got 99 CR in with 834 damage on his tower. So he is down in on tower damage. He puts a Royal Ghost right at the bridge there. I'm not sure that... oopsie. I'm not sure about that play, but we'll see. Especially because he knows he has Rascals in hand. Maybe he was just trying to get Rascals out of cycle. That's quite possible. Hog Rider will get a hit on the tower. Just one hit. And... let's see here. I think that's what's trying to be done right now, is to try to prevent Silver from being able to put down that Lava Hound. But he is able to get down that Lava Hound. A nice poison here from Jesus on the bottom side here. And a nice Inferno Dragon on that Hound. But unfortunately, the Mega Minion comes through and it is going to kill. Oh no, the Inferno Dragon and the Ewiz is able to kill that Mega Minion. And now that Ewiz, with just the tiniest little sliver of health, is working on that Lava Hound. A beautiful Hog Rider on the tower brings it down to 712. The tables are turning. My goodness, now it's 712 to 519. Oh my goodness, we need a log down from Jesus to clean up those Rascals. We're going to get one hit on the tower. How many? And oh, almost a second one. Oh my goodness. Now a balloon comes out. He's going to need to clean all of this up here. It's a balloon and minions. He's got to try and not get that death damage on the tower, but the death damage will get there with the fireball, but it won't be enough. He needs 46 left. We need... oh, there it is with the zap. Wow, you guys. Holy crap. That was insane. Silver Minion. Wow. That was nearly the comeback of the century. Like, seriously. Wow, you guys. Okay. So now we are at 2-2. So we are going into the final 5th match of set number 1. Again, it's best 3 out of 5 for each set. So it all comes down to Daniel from Team Queso and against Walk of Delirious from Nova Esports Brazil. It is 2-2, so this is the tiebreaker. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, let's see here. That should not have been close, but good games. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Okay, so we have Walk of Delirious. Looks like he's playing a bait deck against Daniel, who we're not too sure yet. We see a Tombstone and Guards. Those combinations have been in quite a few of these new meta decks, so can't call it just yet. And it'll be interesting to see what type of bait deck that Walk of Delirious is playing. So far, it looks like a pretty traditional one. Oh, it has the Prince in it. I wonder if this is the one Prince and Zappies. Let's see here. And the Rascals are coming in. And a Flying Machine. Okay. I haven't seen Flying Machine in a little while. Let's see. The Prince, is it going to get a charge? No, it's not going to get a charge. The Guards come down in time to clean up that Prince. And now there's a nice little counter push coming from Daniel onto Walk of Delirious' tower. He puts down an Ice Golem, which is able to kind of hold everything off, and then a Goblin Gang to clean up that Flying Machine. Very, very well played. Okay, so they're both, again, at pretty much the same elixir and the same in tower damage. A couple extra ticks off of Walk of Delirious, but nothing nothing crazy here. Let's see now. Minions coming down and a fireball onto that princess. Ooh, a bridge spam push coming from Walk of Delirious. That's a heavy bridge spam push. That's a 10 elixir push. And we need to get something down. The guards come down, but a goblin barrel on top of it all. Those goblins are getting sick damage on the tower. And even that last little bubblegum rascal doing tons. But again, it's like even. Walk of Delirious is up on elixir, but they're both the same in tower damage right now. So that flying machine is going to be real value in Daniel's deck here. I'm wondering what the rest of the deck is. Oh, it is a lava hound. It is a lava hound. Okay. Wow. Let's see here. This is gonna be real tough, I think, for Daniel to be able to stop all of this bridge spam, especially with the amount of ground troops that Walk of Delirious has. The Lava Hound is coming down. The princess was targeted onto the minions, so a lot of value there. The balloon is coming down. Fireball comes onto that princess, and oh, the balloon does connect for one hit. It will get another hit though, and it does take the tower just like that. Boom! Done! Wow! Oh my goodness, you guys! That was crazy! What did I tell you, miss? Nemesis coming down with the prediction. Wow, you guys. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, what this means, Daniel does take that win for Team Queso. So, Team Queso wins set number 1. And what this means is now Nova Esports Brazil will be given 60 seconds to globally ban one card. They do have the option, though, if they don't want to ban a card, they don't have to. So it's totally up to them what they decide to do. So they will take a few seconds here. They have 60 seconds to decide on what they would like to ban. So they're strategizing now, and they will let us know. After that 60 seconds, each team will have 5 minutes to re-strategize going into set number 2. So that's kind of where we're at now. So there's about a 6-minute break in between the sets, and that's what we got. So I can catch up on the chat here. Aloka, welcome, Aloka. How you doing today, hun? Yes, I am from Canada. Representing. Crazy. Dakota, no, unfortunately Brazil did, they lost this first one here. Okay, so they have decided to ban Graveyard. Oh, this throws in a big wrench into this game here. Graveyard has become huge in the meta since the release of the Rascals, because they synergize so well together. Works, is that, well, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to say that. WR3X Gaming, how you doing, man? Welcome. Ban Hound or Tombstone? Yeah, they went for Graveyard, man. They went right for the guts there, and they're taking out that Graveyard. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, there's a couple, I think, that came right through that I missed. Uh-oh, what did I click? Uh-oh. Sorry, it might go a little, laggy there. I pressed the wrong thingy. Okay, who am I missing here? CDI, thank you so much for the follow, man. And Random DJ Monkey, thank you as well for the follow. Love the name. Okay, so we have, and don't forget as well that the ban card is a globally banned card. So what that means is that neither team can play it for the rest of set number 2. And if we go into set number 3, it'll also be banned in set number 3. So yeah, thank you so much for the follow, guys. I'm so excited. I just hit 600 on my last stream, and holy crap, was it ever exciting. Could not believe it. Been streaming for about 7 weeks now, so it was very cool. And your laugh is great. Aw, thank you, K-Cat. And thank you for the follow as well. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the family. Okay. GPops, can you show Daniel's profile tag? Actually, you know, it's a good idea for me to show all of the, we have this time here to show all of the matchups. So this is Revolution versus Lipex, the Giant Prince deck against the Graveyard Hut deck. And if anybody wants to take screenshots as well, I figured that this might be kind of nice. Here we have Nova Kwan against Rayo, and this was the mirror matchup of the Big Spin Graveyard decks. And then I assume it's Jesus against Silver Minion. We have a Rascals Hound deck against a Hog Rider Royal Ghost deck. That one was a really good one too there. And oh, his profile tag. Oh, okay, I see. We're getting there. Then we got Walk of Delirious against Daniel here. Walk of Delirious playing the Prince Rascals bait deck against a Lava Hound deck. So Lava Hound has been extremely popular as well within RPL so far today. I know that the first RPL that we had. Or the first week, sorry. The first week was really a lot of Hog Rider and Hog Rider Ice Whiz. Sorry, speak. I saw a lot of that, and we had Expo. We had a lot of 2.9 Expo. We had Golem. So we're definitely seeing a big change coming into week 2 here. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I would just look up their player tags and stuff. You can do that on all the things, all the APIs and all the everything. The RPL website. Yeah, I think you can, if you want Aloka, you can send me a message. But I think if you just Google Royale Premier League, it'll come up with their website there. What I'll do for Wednesday, the next time that I stream, RPL, I'll put it in my Nightbot and you guys can command it. So when you want the RPL website, I'll just do like exclamation mark RPL, and then when you type it in, then the website will pop up. I think that's a good idea because a couple people have asked now. So yeah, but it's definitely a good way to keep track of everything. So definitely very good. Jake, how's it going, Jake? Jake from State Farm. How you doing, Jake? Nice name there. K-Cat, love the 2.9 Expo. Yeah, it's something that, like, even though certain times it'll play better than other ones, it'll always be in the meta, just like Three Musketeers, right? Sometimes Three Musketeers are like super crazy strong, and other times it's like meh. Like the giant double Prince meta, Expo was really struggling, but now we're definitely moving into a heavy bait deck, like a bait meta and a graveyard meta. So I think the 2.9 Expo will start to come back a little bit with against all of these bait decks. So it'll be interesting to see. Like I love watching how quickly things shift in this game with the release of a card, and even just from week to week. So it's what I play on ladder because it's almost always in meta. Yeah, absolutely, man. And Three Musketeers, even though they are my nemesis and they drive me crazy all the time, there will always be a meta for Three Musketeers. And oh, that was a really popular deck too last week, was the what's it called? The Three Musketeer, Hog Rider, and Royal Ghost deck. That was crazy. That deck is insane, you guys. Yeah, it's nutty how fast the meta changes. Absolutely, man. It's super crazy. Oh, and I had another follow here too. Oh my goodness. Jahastas, thank you so much for the follow, man. Welcome to the fam. 3M Hog Hunter. Yeah, that one. The 3M Hog Hunter. That's a crazy one. And it is still strong, eh? That's wicked. Personally, I'm still keeping up with Expo, Ice Whiz. It's still unbelievably strong. Oh, I remember that one. Yeah, that one probably is strong. Ice Whiz is just amazing. I still have like a level 2 Ice Wizard, which is super unfortunate. So he's not really useful on ladder. But I did buy, which like, as a Ukrainian, I'm a Canadian, but my heritage is Ukrainian. And as a Ukrainian, it's like bred into our blood to be pretty frugal. And, excuse me, so whenever I bought gems or anything like that, I'd always buy like a 4 times pack, or like whenever there was like a super good deal on, right? You got to sale shop and coupons and all that kind of stuff. So yesterday, and as a streamer, it's, you do have to treat your account a little bit differently. So I bought a 14k gem pack yesterday, and it took like every bit of strength to buy, but you know what? It feels so good. And I bought a legendary king's chest yesterday, hitting 600 followers. It was so exciting. And now I just bought the 1 legendary king's chest, and the rest of the gems will be spent on back into the stream, and also for grand challenges. So I'm going to grind out grand challenges like crazy, and I'm going to do everything I can to build up my account, because I think you guys really want to see like 5k plus gameplay, and I want to bring that to you. I just have to get my card levels up a little bit. So yeah, so we're going to be heading into set 2 right away. Don't forget that Graveyard is banned now, so that's going to have a huge effect on the type of decks that they play. So I think they've really taken advantage of the 5-minute intermission here before set 2, so that they're able to re-strategize. I'm green with you there yet. 3M are my nemesis. Rocket bait with collector. Oh, that one was... Oh, I hated that. I hated it. I'm surprised actually that one deck that hasn't come back yet, which I'll say it and watch, somebody will start bringing it back, but it's the 3 Musketeer Barbarian Hut deck. Do you remember that one where it was a lightning bait? So you'd have Pump, you'd have the 3M, and you'd have the Barb Hut all being lightning bait, and that was really big. And I thought with the lightning buff that that would have really like kind of jumped back into the meta, but we haven't seen it yet. I'm hoping it doesn't come back, but I probably shouldn't talk about it if I don't want it to come back. The Crazy Savage, thank you so much for the follow, man. Welcome to the fam. Ooh, Asian Awesome is back. How you doing today? that Barb Hut. Oh, the Barb Hut Loon deck. Oh, bleh. Drew RPL. There's no going back now. Supercell will train you dry. I know, Drew. What have I done? What have I done? Oh, but I did get enough archers that I can upgrade them now. I just need the gold. And I think one more request and I'll have enough Hog Riders for Max Hog Rider. So, but everything is also, like, I'm getting all the cards all at the same time. So, like, all my common cards are, like, above 3k out of 5k. So, it's going to be a gold grind, everybody. All right, so let's get into it here. Start of set number 2. We've got Ruben for Team Queso against Nova Kawan for Nova Esports Brasil. So we have a bandit coming down and a royal ghost to counter that bandit. Placed really well so the bandit doesn't get the charge shot off. The princess here from Ruben is going to do some damage onto that ice golem. The minions here might take her out. They are going to take her out. Unfortunately, Ruben wasn't able to protect the princess with that dark goblin. Nice placement on that miner. So it saved one of the minions, and the minions is getting a ton of chip damage off on that tower. Look at that. It takes it down to 1900 because of that awesome miner placement. Very nicely done. Rascals here coming down the left-hand lane, and a bandit. Uh-oh, but here comes the goblin barrel, and only a zap to defend against it, so those goblins are going to get quite a few little stabs. And also the rascals are on the tower. One rascal on the tower. Anthony, thank you so much for the follow, man. Another royal ghost to counter this bandit. That'll probably be the go-to counter for Ruben for that bandit, depending on the cycle here. I really like Ruben's deck here. It's a Prince Royal Ghost with the Rascals, and you also have the bait element with the Princess, the Dark Goblin, and the Goblin Barrel. I think that Nova is going to have a tough time with this because they don't have Log. They only have Zap. So this is going to be a very, very difficult matchup for Nova. Let's see. And that tower goes right down. And again, because of not having that log, he was able to just like put everything on that side. So now we have a bandit coming at the tower with some minions. But Ruben is able to... whoa! Whoa! He wasn't expecting that. And look at that. The miner and the minions, they're going to take the tower. Wow! I was not expecting that, you guys. Holy crap. That was intense. I think that Ruben was thought that those would go down a lot faster than they did, but unfortunately they didn't. And I think that the princess, I would be making sure to play that princess in defense all the time against that minion horde. Ooh, okay, so Rascals try to protect, wow, great job of the Rascals defending the Dark Goblin and the Princess there, because again, Ruben really needed them to take out that minion horde that was coming up. So, wow. And is this I'm guessing the last card is Three Musketeers from Nova, but let's see here. Nice Princess placement. I would have put the Princess actually in the middle because I think that Nova is kind of used to it being in that spot there, so he continues to try to mine her there to get that princess dead. But a crazy good protection by Ruben to protect those troops there. The minion horde though is gonna get on the tower. Oh, a couple minions on the tower, a couple minions on that prince, and look at that, they completely even out. But now we got a Dark Goblin that'll still... Oh, nicely played, Ice Golem there to get that Dark Goblin not getting any damage on the tower. So now we have the Three Musketeers. We've been waiting for it. At this point, Nova knows that Ruben does not have a big spell, so he decides to put all Three Musketeers into one lane. But now we've got some crazy troops coming in. The Rascals go down just at the last minute there to protect against that. We've got Rascals and the Barrel coming in now. Very nicely played. They'll get a couple stabs out of there. And fortunately, the Dark Goblin and the Rascals are able to take out quite a bit. And the Dark Goblin still gets 2 shots on the tower, even with a zap. Three Musketeers go back into the corner. Again, Nova's getting really good value out of these Musketeers, being able to put all 3 in one lane. Ruben doesn't have a lot of splash damage. The splash that he has is the Royal Ghost and the Princess. Everything else is that very baity kind of deck. Beautiful Royal Ghost here on those 3 Musketeers. Look how easy it cleaned all of them up. Royal Ghost will get 1 hit on the tower, and the minion horde will clear the rest of it up. The prince does take out that bandit because it does get a charge shot on. And look at that Dark Goblin. Dark Goblin, OP. Rascals in the pocket. Oh, look at that. And the tower is gone. Wow. That was super well played. My goodness, you guys. Wow. Oh, my goodness. I tell you, these folks, they're so good. Wow. All right, peeps. They don't believe you that a Twitch girl greeted you? Oh, hello, Dario. There you go. Last one, okay? Let's see here. I think you were maybe spamming that message. Yeah. No spamming it, please. Okay. Wow, you guys. That was crazy. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Okay. Oh, we got to live here coming to visit as well. How's it going, man? They got 60 seconds to start the next match here, so not much time for me to check up on the chat, but here we go. They're already into a next match. Let's get it done. Dark Goblin just proved its spot in the meta. Seriously, Dark Goblin? Oh my god. I liked it before the buff, never mind after it. So I think it's still like a pretty underrated card. And it has its place, right? You know, in certain decks, it just doesn't work. It really, in a bait deck, I think the reason why it does work so well is because they have to choose, right? Do I want to go against the princess or the Dark Goblin? Beautiful block from Rayo to save that princess with the Dark Prince. And now the Rascals are going in front. What a deadly push. You've got your splash damage, your air counters, and you've got your big beefy tank that needs a bit of a diet. Look at that. Very, very well played. And the princess still stays alive and does get on the tower. So that bandit is going to go for that ice golem and clean that up. And Sapo is forced to put a miner onto that princess to take her out. Otherwise, that would have continued to do chip damage. So Rayo, like, crazy well played. My goodness. Wow. So again, it is Rayo from Team Queso against Sapo PvP YouTube. Okay, I see. Wow, look at this. And he's doing that same push. The Dark Prince with the Rascals and the Princess. Beautiful play on those minions right on top of the Princess. Sapo's like, nah, you did it once, you're not doing it again. He's got to take that Princess out right away. But unfortunately for Sapo, Rayo is still able to get some damage done on that tower. And now it's down to 548. Very, very well played. That's a very sick push. I never even really thought about that as a viable push, but my goodness. So here come the Three Musketeers here. And let's see if Rayo has a big spell or not. He does have a poison. Very nice here. That princess is probably going to get targeted by the muskies. Yeah, it does get taken out there. And here comes a miner and Dark Prince and Musketeer, but the Rascals are going to be able to take out that muskie, which is kind of one of the most dangerous things in that push. The miner will get a little bit of damage off, but Rayo's not going to panic there. We've got, again, 449 left on that tower. A nice poison here, get a little bit of value on that second tower, and that'll take out those two Musketeers as well. Let's see here. Oh, I know he placed down that Dark Prince to try to save the princess, but he actually didn't need to in that moment. Rascals go down as well on that side. A Goblin Barrel and a log. Beautiful log. Look at that prediction. And with only 50... No, he does take the tower with that last bubblegum shot. Wow. That was crazy. That's a really cool push, you guys. Like, a seriously cool push. Look at that. Look at that deck. Rascals, Dark Prince, Bandit, and then you've got all your bait cards, and then you have your two spells. That's a really cool deck. I know that we've seen a lot of the Prince bait deck with the Rascals, but this is very interesting. Okay, I like that. And this is what's so great, too. There's so many cool decks that you see these guys playing, and you know they've been practicing and practicing with these decks. So it's really great a way to introduce new decks into the meta. And you guys are the first ones to be seeing it. So lucky us, really. I'm loving it because I know I've been getting better at my gameplay by watching these guys. So we see Jesus coming out with a Dark Goblin here. Dark Goblin is still going to get 3 shots on the tower. Value. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and he had a big spell in that one, which is really nice. So let's see here. Prince is coming down, able to take out that ice golem, and didn't get the charge shot. Is this going to be a Expo deck? I'm wondering why he played the Tesla so close to the river there. It is an Expo! Here it comes! Expo! I called it! Oh, I've been doing so much better with calling these decks out, too. It feels so good. Oh, no. Unfortunately, the Expo targets on that Dark Goblin, which is not good for Jesus. Wow, that Expo has so much health. 2/3 health by the time that poison came down on it. So he's just going to have to eat all that damage. Thankfully for Jesus, he did get some damage done on KQ's tower. So they are sitting at about even right now, which is not too bad. But wowzers. Also, KQ does have an elixir advantage right now as well. Let's see here. I'm not sure who has the matchup in this. Maybe Expo does because it's a bait deck. We do see a Prince. And there it goes. There's the miner on the Expo, which is very nicely played, and a pre-planted ice golem. But again, there's still like a quarter damage on that Expo, and it will latch onto the tower. That's going to do a lot of damage. One thing you guys can't forget, when you have an Expo, and it's only got that sliver of health, a sliver of health on an Expo means like hundreds, plural, of damage on your tower. So KQ again with the elixir advantage, but they are not playing anything. I'm not sure what's... and they just took the damage from the Dark Gob? Something's happening here. I think we got a DQ. Yeah, something's going on here. We're gonna have to wait and get confirmation that this was a disconnect. So what happens as well when it is a disconnect? It means that they do have to send a screenshot to show that it's a disconnect, I believe, just to make sure that everything's all kind of fair and square. So we'll kind of take a look here and see if that's going to be a rematch. Oh, hey Drew, how's it going? You're still hanging out. That's awesome. Oh my goodness, I love that chat is just lit, you guys. Absolutely loving it. Let's see here. He said internet was fine now. Oh, that's right. This was the same person that had issues in that first one. So let's see how they're going to handle it. Can we try? They want to try for a rematch again. We'll kind of wait and see. Okay. So the admins are just discussing how they're going to move forward with this one. Let's see, Rayo countered 3M very well. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Thanks, Nemesis. I guess so proud of myself when I'm able to call out the decks, like, because I'm getting so much better with it. And I love predicting it. It's like, yeah, you just get that, like, yes, I got it. The guards will help with the prince. Oh, most definitely. Let's see here. The Wi-Fi in favela is bad. Oh, is it? That really sucks, man. Let's see here. Oh yeah, Soul King as well came by. Sick Davy. Your message keeps getting blocked by the auto mod, so that's why it won't post. Sick Davy, thank you so much for the follow, man. Really appreciate it. Oh, okay, here we go. So they are going to try for a rematch here. And let's take a look. Welcome to the fan, Sick Davy. We are family friendly here, so just remember. Okay. So we have a Dark Prince coming from KQ, and that runs in... Uh-oh! What do we got here? Is this the Hog Hunter 3M deck? A nice block of that Dark Prince onto the Hunter there. Let's take a look here. Let's see. So we have a Golem, a beautiful Tornado to the Tower by KQ there. But unfortunately, look at that Royal Ghost. It's a Bear Royal Ghost, and it is getting crazy, crazy damage on that tower. Oh my goodness, you guys. And that Hunter is absolutely destroying that Golem and the Golemites there. Very nicely played. Ice Golem as well to distract that baby dragon while the Hunter did its job on that Golem. What an amazing matchup there. Jesus played that very, very well. Even though the King Tower did get activated by the Hog Rider, that Royal Ghost did some serious work. We have a Dark Prince now coming at the tower, but the Royal Ghost is going to be able to stop that in its completion, and they canceled each other out 100%. Oh my goodness, you guys. Alright, you guys, it's all good. Don't worry about anything. Just remember, it's PG, and well, we can move forward. No worries, you guys. Okay, so we've got 3 Musketeers. I thought it was. As soon as I saw a Royal Ghost and then I saw Hunter, I was like, oh, we just talked about this deck. So we have the Hunter now that does come down on that Golem. Again, Hunter hits like a P.E.K.K.A, you guys. Like a P.E.K.K.A. when it's right next to it. D-Day coming in with a big host. Thank you so much, D-Day. How you doing today? How was your stream? So we have a baby dragon that's going to get a couple shots on the tower. Nothing too bad. And here comes a hog rider and a royal ghost and a nice fireball there as well. And the royal ghost is going to be able to clean up a couple skellies. It should... Oh, it almost got a hit on the tower. But KQ was able to get that Dark Prince down in time. And 3 muskies come down to try to clean that up. The Dark Prince... Oh, the skellies there didn't surround the Dark Prince. So it did take them out all in one shot. And now he's going in for another hog rider against this golem push. Tornado will bring that to the center. It might still get one hit. No, he does have to use the log though. Oh, that's no good at all. But here we go. Oh, the explosion from the golem ended up killing the hunter. Oh, look at this push. He has to use a fireball. But now he has... Oh my goodness, look at this. The skellies are able to distract that Dark Prince. And here comes another hunter down on the board. Look at that defense. You guys, these guys are crazy. Oh my goodness. Tornadoed again to the tower. Now we need one more fireball. Log comes down on that golem. Now all he needs to do is cycle all of his cheap cards until he can get to another fireball. And this will be game. Will he be able to do it before the goblin? It does! Before the golem gets there. Oh my goodness, you guys. Dario, if you don't stop spamming, you will be banned from the channel. So I'm going to give you another timeout. And this will be the last one. Thank you very much. Okay, very well played. Let's go here. My goodness, you guys. What a matchup. So let's see here. Was that it? Oh my goodness, you guys, that was it. I didn't even realize it. Oh my goodness. Team Queso has won the match, you guys. That was 3 wins in a row. A clean sweep for Team Queso on that second matchup. Wowzers, you guys. Wow.